Sometimes, it's the tiniest things that bring the biggest smiles. In the vast world of wildlife, filled with powerful predators and majestic giants, there's something uniquely heartwarming about animals that could fit in the palm of your hand. They're soft, fragile, curious, and full of life. And whether they're playing, eating, or just blinking with those oversized eyes, they instantly trigger something in us: joy. Today, we're looking at 8 tiny animals so cute, you'll smile without even trying. Let's dive in. 1. Pygmy marmoset, the world's smallest monkey. Imagine a monkey that could curl up on your thumb. That's the pygmy marmoset, a creature no bigger than a chicken egg. Native to the rainforests of South America, this tiny primate has huge eyes, expressive faces, and a high-pitched squeak that sounds almost like a toy. They leap between branches with lightning speed, and their fluffy golden-brown fur makes them look like living plush toys. Watching one nibble on tree sap or cling to its mother's back is almost too much cuteness to handle. 2. Etruscan shrew, the lightest mammal on Earth. This little shrew is barely larger than a coin, yet it has the heart rate of a hummingbird. Found in parts of Europe and Asia, the Etruscan shrew weighs less than 2 grams. Despite its size, it's a fierce and fast predator, hunting insects with rapid bursts of energy. But when it curls up to sleep in a leaf or peeks out from under moss, it's hard not to melt at how delicate and helpless it looks. 3. Fennec fox pup. Big ears, tiny body. With ears nearly as long as their entire body, Fennec fox pups look like miniature cartoons. Native to the deserts of North Africa, they've evolved to hear the tiniest movements under the sand. But as babies, they mostly use their radar-like ears to listen for their siblings. Covered in creamy fur and barely the size of a kitten, their wide-eyed expressions and squeaky barks make them feel like characters from a fantasy film. 4. Baby hedgehog. The prickliest cuteness. Hedgehog babies, also called hoglets, are so small they can nestle into a teaspoon. At birth, their spines are soft and white, and they make tiny grunting noises when they move. As they grow, their tiny noses twitch constantly as they explore, and watching them roll into a ball is like seeing a living marble curl up in defense. With their curious sniffing and cautious waddling, hoglets are one of the most underrated cute animals. 5. Bee hummingbird, the smallest bird alive. Found only in Cuba, the bee hummingbird isn't just small, it's smaller than some insects. It weighs less than a penny and is often mistaken for a bumblebee as it flutters around flowers. Their feathers shimmer like metal in the sun, and when they pause to rest on a twig thinner than a toothpick, they almost disappear from view. But when they hover, wings buzzing faster than the eye can follow, they're mesmerizing. 6. Dik-dik, the shy tiny antelope. Standing just over a foot tall, the dik-dik is one of the smallest antelopes on Earth. With large eyes, twitching noses, and delicate legs, they look like baby deer that never grew up. Native to the savannas and bushlands of East Africa, dik-diks are timid and fast. But when you catch a glimpse of one peeking from behind a bush or grooming its partner, the charm is undeniable. 7. Baby sea otter. Floating furballs. Sea otter pups are born with thick, buoyant fur that keeps them afloat, sometimes so well they can't even dive. These floating puffballs spend their early days riding on their mother's belly or wrapped up in kelp like a blanket. They yawn, stretch, and blink at the world from their floating beds. Their tiny paws and playful spins in the water are almost guaranteed to make you smile. 8. Jerboa, the tiny jumper. With cartoon legs. Found in the deserts of Central Asia and North Africa, jerboas are like a mix between a mouse and a kangaroo. With long hind legs and a fluffy tail, they hop across the sand like tiny athletes. Their oversized ears and twitching noses make them look like they came straight out of an animated movie. Watching them bounce, balance, and scurry with surprising speed is both adorable and fascinating. Sometimes the most powerful thing a creature can do is simply exist. These tiny animals remind us of the joy in smallness, the wonder in nature's design, and the quiet kind of happiness that sneaks up on you with a twitch, a hop, or a blink. If you enjoyed this video, check out 10 baby animals that look too adorable to be real. It's packed with even more cuteness from nature's tiniest wonders. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to NatureCrest for more wildlife that warms the heart.